afternoon. Welcome to our monastic online classes. It's me, Meena Sharma. Today we are going to study about growing plants. So plants. Plants are products that help us to meet our everyday needs. Plants are amazing. They can grow not only from seed but also from root, stems and leaves. So plants are very important in our life. So plants gives many things. We can get many things from plants. So for examples, we get food from plants, we get clothes from plants, we get papers from plants, medicines from plants. There are so many things we can get from plants. So let's start how plants are grown. So growing plants from seeds. So in this diagram, this is the outer side of seeds. So the baby plants inside the outer covering called the seed coats. They protect the seeds. And here, have you seen here? This is the hole. So this seed coat has a tiny holes through which the water enters from this tiny hole. And this is the inside of the seeds. So after some days, the seeds, leaves or the cotyledon store food for the baby plants. So in this seeds, the small baby plants are grown. So this is the figure of outer side and this is the figure of inner side of seeds. So next, germination. The process by which seeds produce a new plant is called the germination. So how plants germinate? So the following pictures show the different stages of germination in a seed. So here are the various stages of germination in a seed. So seed need right amounts of air, water and warmth to germinate the seed. Number one, the seed get air, water and warmth. Number two, the seed shock of water, seed coat breaks and the root emerges. So in second stage, the seed shock the water and they break the seed coats and grow the roots. In number three, the new plants develop roots and shoots. And after that, they convert into a new plants and they develop shoot and roots. So there are two types of plants, shoot and root. Above the ground part is called shoot and below the ground part is called root. So these new plants develop root and shoot. Next, as the plants grow in size is develop leaves. And after that, the plants grow up and it develop the tiny leaves. The cotyledons shrink and disappear and it convert into a baby plant. So like this shown in the figure. So these are the various stages of germination. Dispersal. Dispersal means the process by which distributing or spreading the things in a wide area is called the dispersal. So the process by which seeds are scattered away from the mother's plants is called the dispersal. So how how the seeds are scattered away from their mother's plants. So some way of seed dispersal are given below. So dispersal by wind. So some seeds are dispersal by winds. Seeds of certain plants are very light and have wings-like structure or hair on them. These seeds are easily carried away by the wind from one place to another. Example, maple and dandelion seeds. So such type of seeds are very light and they have wings-like structure on their hair on them. So these seeds can easily carry by winds and they move one place to another. Dispersal by water. So some seeds are dispersal by water. Seeds such plant as lotus and coconut are spongy or have a fiber covering which help them to float on water. So coconut seeds, they are very light, they are spongy and they can easily float on the water, and water is carry away these seeds to one place to another and it's float on water. Next is dispersal by animals. Some seeds are dispersal. Some seeds such as cochleables have spines or hook. Their seed sticks to the bodies of animals and birds are thus carried away from the mother's plant. Some animals like birds, insects, they eat the fruits and they remove the seeds into the ground. So these seeds again they germinate. Next is dispersal by explosion. So the fruits of some plants such as peas and beans burst open when they are ripe, scatter the seed in all the direction. So these seeds, some plants such as peas and beans, the seed blast and it disappear all over the ground in all direction. So growing plants from root. Some plants grow from root, stems and leaves. Similarly here, the plants grow from roots. The food is stored in roots of carrot, radish, turnip, beetroot and dahlia. New plants can grow from these roots. So plants like fruits like carrot, radish, these all. So some plants are grow from roots. So carrot, radish, turnip, root beets, these are the plants that they grow from the roots. Next is growing plants from stem. So we eat stems of certain plants such as potato and ginger. So from stems, the new plants grow from these stems. Agriculture. The practice of growing plants on a large scale for food or other purpose is called the agriculture. Plants that are grown in large quantity in a particular area or region during a particular season are called crops. So the various stages of agriculture are as the follow. So the farmer grows crops for the scales for food or for other purpose also, and they grow crops during a particular season. So the various stages of agriculture are as follow. So at first, farmer they fill the blockade, and then after manure or fertilizers are added to the soil. Then after seed are sown. And similarly, the crops are irrigated and they need water. Then after, the crops are sprayed with chemical called the pesticides to protect them from the birds, insects. And next, and at last, the crops are harvested, means cutted down. So these are the various stages of agriculture. So for exercise, fill in the blanks with the correct words. Number 1, the daughter seed cotyledons protect the baby plants inside the seed. Number 2, during the early stages of germination, the seedling gets the food required for its growth from the daughter cotyledons or soils. The process by which seeds are scattered away from the mother plant is called germination or dispersal. Number 4, coconut cochleables seeds are disappeared by water. So number 2, you have to write the 2 examples for each of the following: seed dispersed by water, seed dispersed by explosion, plants that can be grown from their roots, plants that can be grown from their stems, seed dispersed by wind, and seed dispersed by animals. So here you have to write the two examples of each. And number 3, short answer question. Define germination. Name the 3 things that a seed requires to germinate. And in number 4, draw the diagram of different stages of germination and label it in a chart paper. Thank you.